And welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Are there things that make you more depressed than others? Well, Dr. Debi Lynes is here to answer that question. This is our Mind Your Health segment.
Yay!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. I tell you, we're well into January now. And it was really funny. I had a client come in the other day and he's like, is there just stuff that makes you more depressed? Because I'm sort of feeling off right now. And yes, let's talk about that for a minute. You're going to be surprised when I tell you what makes you more depressed. So here's what we know. And I'll give you his example. His example was that he had been, with all the holidays, sort of vegging at home and feeling like he was relaxing, but when it was time to get back and go back to work, he found he wasn't really motivated. And if anything, he felt blunted. He felt almost a depression. You know, was it the cold? What's going on? What is causing all this? And really interesting fun fact is a lot of us confuse relaxation, depression, and avoidance. When we avoid things that are difficult, when we avoid things, we procrastinate that we don't want to do.
Like what? Like, give me an example of something that we would
avoidance, making my bed in the morning, emptying out the dishwasher.
Going to exercise.
Going to exercise.
Avoiding eating right.
Getting up too late or getting up
too early.
Exactly.
Or going to bed too late.
Right. And it doesn't matter what it is, okay? They're just things that we avoid. Maybe I need to do my taxes. Maybe I need to get whatever it is, and I'm just not doing it. And a few days later or a week later, I notice my mood's really depressed. Okay? And I start thinking, oh my gosh, do I have depression? Why am I feeling so...
No, it's not depression.
No, it's called avoidance. And it's avoidance.
Procrastination. No,
well,
it's different.
Avoidance it's really interesting. Avoidance seems to be a cause of anxiety. Depression. We look at words like procrastination, but what does all that mean?
What's the underlying
thing? And we often think that when we're not doing something, we're playing video games, we're watching a movie, we're doing whatever, we're doing something passive, that we're just relaxing. Oh my gosh, Robyn, I was just relaxing all day yesterday. But was I? Or was I really avoiding doing things because I, A, didn't have the motivation or the desire? Let me tell you a little bit what that looks like from a neurobiological point of view. Dopamine is our pleasure. It's our pleasure hormone, neurotransmitter. It's also our reward. We've talked about this before. So dopamine is pleasure and reward, but it's also motivation. So if we don't have a lot of dopamine,
how do you get more?
We don't do what we're supposed to do. How do we get more dopamine? Exercise.
That creates dopamine?
Oh,
what if we don't want it? We're not motivated to exercise.
But remember what exercise is. Exercise is walking in the mailbox and back.
Just
exercise.
Up off the couch.
Maria was talking about her watch tells her move. That's all it is. It's movement. It's little things like that can really stimulate us and motivate us into getting started. I tell people all the time, if you feel like staying in bed, what should you do?
Stay in bed.
Wrong answer. If you feel like staying in bed, get up. Get out of bed. Because I think that's, we go, this is self-care. I'm staying in bed.
I need the rest.
And sometimes that's right. But if you find yourself doing that kind of thing habitually, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow. I only have an hour and a half. I don't really have enough time. I'm going to wait and go tomorrow. That's really telling me I'm not really motivated. Which again is telling me that even though I feel like I'm getting a reward by not going to the gym, I'm actually punishing myself. It's this whole neurobiological, electrically charged stuff that really makes sense if you think about it.
And everything's connected.
It is. Our brain is connected to our nervous system, which does everything, which is connected to our organs and back around. So you have this continuous feedback loop. So again, are there things that can make you more depressed? Yes. And avoidance is one of the main things.
All right. Okay, good information as always from Dr. Debi Lynes, but I just want to stay in bed. I'm just kidding. All right, I want to be motivated to work out more. That's one of my resolutions, and to drink water.
There you go.
More water this year.
Those are very good.
Very good. What about you? Any quick resolutions
I don't
for
do
the year?
resolutions.
Okay. Of course you wouldn't, because you're a
Right, because I would
psychologist.
avoid them. That's right. And then I would be depressed.
Thank you, Dr. Lynes, Debi. And we'll be right back with more WHHI Daily News. Don't go away.